Hey, any Patreons or channel members watching this on the replay, thank you so much for your continued support. We really, really appreciate you. Andrew Gardner's in the house, Vegan Gosling, Produce Not Pills, Cassie Harris, Money Powers, Leon Kutstra. Vegan Gosling, did you have a nice weekend? Every day seems much the same to me. I can't even remember.
What did we do?
It's the same odd thing. What day is it today? Monday? So it's Sunday. So yeah, editing all weekend.
Ellie came round, didn't she?
Yeah.
I want to call her
Vegan Gaze.
Vegan Gaze. Yeah.
That was good.
Editing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cray.
We just had a little bite to eat at Erpingham House in Norwich because we're going into lockdown again from Thursday, the whole of the UK. So we're trying to support local businesses while we have the opportunity,
and just enjoy a meal out.
Yeah, I want them to be around. Yeah, and we're aware we're going to be at home for a month, so yeah.
Yeah. How are you guys? What sort of a day have you had? Stains Up in Airback Plays, Michael Askew, William Robert. Hoi soy boys. Laura Lulu, how nice to see you, lovely. How are you doing? Stain is getting the bench press reps in. I won't be able to do that for a month or so.
Frustrating for you, isn't it? It's been a frustrating year, gym-wise.
Oh, back plays. Do you get the sound effect? Oh, I've turned that off, haven't I? Maybe they get it. We've not had a new member for so long, I've sort of forgot what happened. Thank you so much for joining the Herbivore Army, soldier.
Nice. So they've got... Oh, they're back. Is it Soy the Boy? Got 4 chevrons? 4, is it?
3.
3. Is it Soy the Boy?
That's confusing because he's got 3 already.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Didn't Mark say when he came back he had his chevrons again?
Right.
So maybe if you come back within a certain amount of time, you
No, because Mark lost his chevrons, didn't he?
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else.
I don't know.
Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, welcome back.
It's really kind.
Yes.
Thank you.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
Andrew Gardner, thinking of starting a vegan YouTube channel, but don't know where to start. I mean, it depends whether you're just doing it for fun or if you want to take it really seriously. It's quite late to start a channel now if you're wanting to really do well at it. Not saying that you can't do well, because look at Ryan Hummerston. He's a vegan weightlifter. He doesn't really mention the vegan thing hardly ever, but he's just really... He's kind of quirky. He does fast videos, so they get like a good retention time, I think. They're just sort of well shot, and it's just got a lot of value. He just brings out new sort of ways of training, which people haven't really seen before. I don't know how great the advice really is. I don't know if you really need to keep reinventing the wheel. But because he looks the part, I think people take him at face value, and yeah, he's done really well. So it's not that you can't do well, but YouTube is getting very saturated, and I think to really get any traction, you need a bit of a USP. That's what I'll say. And
to put in the work early on, and to know that you won't necessarily get the returns for a while, so make it maybe a side hustle. And you like watching a lot of the creator channels about how to grow YouTube.
Yeah, that would be my biggest piece of advice, is to watch content creator channels, so you learn like what's important. Because I didn't do that for the first probably 3 years. I was just really winging it. Yeah. So you learn how important like thumbnails and titles are to gain the click, and then like you need to make the video of high value, like good content and like well shot, well lit, good audio, engaging, fast paced, like changing scenes. If you just do a talking head video, if you are just one talking head on the spot for more than about 7 seconds, people start to wander, they start to click. So you need to be changing. It's a nightmare.
You can learn all that stuff. You like you said, you didn't know it at the beginning, but you can learn it all.
Yeah, but really try to think what you can bring that's maybe a bit different. I think that's good, just to just carve out your own kind of little niche. So someone was asking, why would it be too late? Probably it's not pills. So for me, I mean, I started 5 years ago, and still, if you consider how many videos I've done, probably 1,500 videos. It's my career now. And still, some of my video, like What in a Day videos, they're now getting like 3,000 views, which is nothing. It's nothing. We're sustaining ourselves at the minute, but I'm kind of conscious. I'm getting a bit peed off with the amount of effort I put in and the dwindling views. So.
It is Toy the Boy. I thought it was. I'm sure you were called that before at some point, were you? Anyway, thank you. Very kind.
Right. Nefarious. Remember when you referred me to Coach Man when I asked a question in the chat? Just got my test results back and I have got dysbiosis. It's good to, it's a bit unusual, isn't it? Like, oh, I've got like an issue going on and you're smiling about it, but it's nice to know actually what is the problem and you're not going mad and you you've got a goal to work towards and get resolution. So good on you. That guy is awesome. Richard Moose is in the house. Sawyer Jones. William Robert. Just eat a raw piece of tofu with yam. That's what I call fast meal prep. Okay, then. Nutritionists in the house. Michael Askew brings up a good point. Water dehydrates you. Asperage 2020. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out my latest video. It's real funny.
Flushes all your nutrients away.
Oxygen makes you die of asphyxiation, and food unnourishes you.
That recent video you did was excellent. Very good editing.
Tell them that. Make them watch it.
Yeah, watch it. Great editing on that one. Really good. And really funny. I laughed out loud a few times.
Chris Grant's in the house. Money Paws has had a good day. It's got some nutritious foods there. Very good. Mark Crossy, Polish vegan. Is the calcium found naturally in tahini or is it added? And how much calcium in 1 teaspoon of tahini? I've got no clue.
Do you want to get the app called Chronometer?
Get on Chronometer, have a look.
It's
but
free.
yeah, calcium is naturally in sesame seeds, so that's naturally in tahini. Neutral empty. Hench, how is your relation towards John Venus now? Do you mean like how is our relationship or how do I feel about him? We have no relationship. He's dead to me. Dead, I say.
Should we also laugh at that or not? I'll just do a neutral face.
Super chat. Mike Mojelich kindly donated $4.99 on the super chat. No question. It's just he's done a nice little cartoon there. There's the exercising pair, getting his curls in, working all them guns, and no question, just supporting his local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers out of the kindness of his heart. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You are most kind. He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good person.
Right, I'll just go back a little ways. Miranda's in the house. Morris Bohr, Ekaterina. All the usuals. Sophie's in the house. Nefarious, the joke about him running from the Romanian police had me laughing. Good. Thank you very much. Just looking for... Oh no, we've not got a lot of questions. I'll read everything out. Cassie Harris, watching the stories makes my blood pressure go up. It's frustrating. A lot of people tell me in the comments that they're glad I make these videos so they didn't have to watch them and give them another view. And I don't watch the video on YouTube. I just rip it off YouTube and watch it in my editor.
When I listen to him, my face screws up. I'm like, is he for real? Is he just trolling? Is this all just one big joke? He surely can't believe this stuff, can he? That's just how I feel.
You've got to imagine he's... no one's that mental. I don't know. Super chat. Jason Miller kindly donated $9.99 US. Hope you're both having a great day. One, love from the States. Love my compassion for all. Thank you for your kind support, Mason.
Thank you.
Again, no question. He's just supporting his local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers at the kindness of his heart, with a super chat, with a purchase. We really appreciate you.
It's really kind. Yeah, thank you. We've got loads of merch and just help support what we're doing. So thanks to everyone that has bought some, over time.
Yeah, we can't do all this without you, so that means the world. Prism Aesthetic. I want to live in a blimp. Could understand that. You might as well do in lockdown. Vegan Bio. If I had a big argument with John Venus defenders, they tell me I'm in a cult. No, minded. I have to respect people's life choices. Respect the choices to eat dead animals. Yeah, if everyone respected life, then we wouldn't be having this argument. Vegan Potheads in the house. Hey, lovely. Yeah, we're okay. Polish vegan. Do vertical nail lines indicate a protein deficiency or something worse? I've not heard anything. I know this sort of white flecks, I think, can be a sign of zinc deficiency. I think that's right. Space is fake. It's looking small. You might try eating a whole foods plant-based diet and lifting weights. It works for me. Lee Johnson, when is Vivo shipping to Canada? I don't know. They were meant to be doing it they've been working on it, haven't they? They want an East and a West Coast depot.
Right. Did Josh say something to you about that in the interview? Like it's been postponed a bit because of COVID, or am I just imagining that?
I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully not too much longer. Everyone needs Vivo in their life.
I saw one of the ambassadors doing a teaser little video on Instagram a minute ago. A new flavour, protein powder flavour. Didn't say what it was, but so it said new flavour.
I'm out of the loop. They don't tell me anything, I'll tell you. Terrible. Twisted Hippies in the house, good to see you. Jackie, is low blood pressure dangerous? I'm slightly under what's considered low, but still normal. What is the number, if you would mind to tell me? So what the mainstream healthcare, what I call sick care system, calls normal, is a little higher than what the plant-based doctors would say is optimal. Optimal for systolic is 90. Below 90 is all right, as long as you're asymptomatic. You know, if you start to get dizzy and stuff, okay, then you might have an issue. But for most people, the lower the better to a degree. So in some tribes people who only eat whole plant foods and they don't add salt to their diet, they're born with a systolic blood pressure of 90 and they die, you know, in their later years with a systolic blood pressure of 90. It doesn't go up during life because they're not, you know, laying down atherosclerosis and raising their blood pressure with loads of sodium. So it's normally a good thing. Super chat. Vegan Vio kindly donated $3 US, making your oat flour pancakes right now. Oh, from the last vlog. Nice. I hope they turn out really well for you. Let us know how you enjoy them. I found those to cook really well and to not stick to the pan. So simple, but real good.
What flavour protein powder did you put in there?
Salted maca caramel. It was delish.
Oh, you could put a chocolate one and some cocoa powder in there as well. That would be nice. Chocolate pancake.
Cool blast.
Oh, let's have that soon.
Bat Plays kindly donated. Super chat. I was forgetting myself. Bat Plays kindly donated 200 huffs. 200 huffs. What are huffs?
You don't normally pay in huffs, do you? Where are you?
Imagine having to do that 200 times.
Whereabouts are you?
No question. It's just supporting his local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers.
It's really kind.
I am really hot. Are you hot?
I put the heating on when we got in because it was really cold when we cycled, but I'll turn it off.
UK Vegan Family is here. Check them out on the tubes. They're great. Subscribe to them. Li82 Li. Hey everyone. Happy yesterday's Vegan Day. Yeah, happy World Vegan Day for yesterday, everyone.
Yeah.
Good point. Sniffing Dog Art Official. Sorry if someone already asked you this. I'm late to the stream. Have you competed in natural bodybuilding before, and would you in the future? It would be great for us to follow the journey. I was thinking about making my bodybuilding debut at age 50. I wouldn't compete in natural because, you know, previously, I've talked about this in the past, and I like to be honest, and, you know, I took a lot of steroids a few years ago, and I think my physique, you know, of course I'm not half as big as I was then, but you sort of get some residual gains that you kind of keep. And so I don't think that's fair. I think if it's like a natural federation, you know, it should be that you've not used them. You know, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. I don't even know if you're meant. Well, yeah, they say like not on them for a few years, don't they? But yeah, that's unfair to people who haven't used them at all. So I would just go in a normal federation. You know, I was thinking about making my debut at age 50 just so I can show, oh, this vegan's only just started competing, and look at his shape. It would be good to do well. I suppose it depends, like on the day, if hardly anyone turns up, because not many people are still training past age 50, particularly if they've had heart issues and stuff like that because of all the meat. So it could be that I sort of clean up, or it could be that I'm in a line with 9 like seasoned bodybuilders who've been competing their whole lives, and you know, they wouldn't go down so good. But my trouble is I'm too lazy to learn the posing.
And wouldn't you have to do some unhealthy practices, you know, to, you know, like dehydrating yourself and all these types of things that aren't really healthful?
It's not the healthiest. I did say the last time I dehydrated myself for a photo shoot, I did say never again.
And the thing is, if you're not doing it, you don't look as good as the others because they are doing it.
Yeah, no, you would have to do it.
It isn't a healthy sport at all, is it?
No.
But it would be good if you were like saying, "Oh, I'm vegan."
Yeah. Watch this space. I'm unclear.
You need the gyms to be open first.
That would be helpful. Super chat. Mason Miller's back with another $9.99. You're so generous, my friend. Thank you for some tempeh or tofu. Thank you.
That's very kind.
I just had a tempeh sandwich, funnily enough. That was delicious. Char-grilled sourdough, kale slaw, garlic aioli, bit of tomato.
You could smell the garlic on the street, and not in a bad way. It just smelled like garlic bread, and I was like, "Where's that garlic bread coming from?" And then when we sat down, and your sandwich came. I was like, that's the same smell." Lovely.
Oh, thank you so much, Mason. That's really generous of you. Bless him. Joe Purvis, it's Hungarian currency. Hungarian United Francs. Cassie, I've had many symptoms of low blood pressure, but doctors said I have great blood pressure, although I was 6 years old. I'm talking and nervous. Anything to do besides eat more salt? No, I don't think so. I mean, the other thing is obviously to form atherosclerosis, but you don't want to do that. Yeah. It's not a question I've ever thought about, to be honest. Yeah, I can't really advise you on that one. Yeah, perhaps a little bit more sodium in your diet. Do other electrolytes help? I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm not specialised enough to give you a good answer there, Cassie. I'll refer you on to Dr. Gregor on his live stream.
I was going to say Dr. Leo Venus as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm
all,
just thinking like he's maybe more accessible than Greg, because Greg is so popular. You put a question on the stream and, you know, he never gets to it.
I'm going to have a chat and see if I can find out about that, because that's a good thing to know, actually, isn't it?
Hey, cowboy.
How
You want to come for a cuddle?
raise blood pressure safely. Because the thing is, like with excess sodium, you risk certain like stomach cancers and things as well. Cat. He's good, isn't he? Show the camera to him.
Show the camera to him. He's got a little bit of a sore eye at the minute. He's having drops about 9 times a day, so he loves that. Bless him.
Vegan Min Cat, I think we've fixed the out of focus thing.
Yay, thank you. That was
Thank
so
you,
annoying.
Min Cat. Yeah, last stream, the out of focus was all over the place with the camera. But my tech support has sorted us out kindly. Thanks, Sniffing Dog Art Official. AJ UK's in the Hangout. Andrew Gartner, what do you feed your cat?
We feed her Benevo vegan cat food.
Complete vegan cat food, mind.
Do you want to say any more or not?
Yeah, say a bit more if you want to.
Well, there's a video on the channel all about vegan cats, so do look that up because we talked about this loads of times, so I won't talk about it loads. But we did a lot of research. We have a lot of friends who feed their cats a vegan diet, and we met the guy who creates the food at an event actually, and they researched the hell out of it to know all the different nutrients that a cat needs. She'd be dead by now if the food didn't have all the nutrients she needs. And the food in the supermarkets that you buy for cats, that's not the food they'd naturally anyway. It's heated to buggery.
It's heated to all buggery.
It doesn't, so loads of nutrients are destroyed. They have to put them back in synthetically. So, and it's like the arseholes and lips and bits that people don't want to eat. It's fine to say it in that context, is it?
Yeah.
And it's animals they wouldn't eat. Like they don't eat cows. They don't fish. You know. So there's all the things they don't eat. You're heated, and it's just not good for them anyway. So we figure, you know, this food, yeah, it's got some synthetic things, but so is the other food. And this way, we know there's definitely less cruelty involved. So we just couldn't, in good conscience, keep buying beef. Yeah. But we will not have a companion animal again that cannot easily be vegan. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was great. Cody Kalela's in the house. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Tell us about you. Where in the world are you? Are you vegan or are you like interested? How's the vegan scene where you are?
Have you got any tracksuit bottoms on?
I just got a bit of side boob. Bat plays can't send £10 super chat. Do you know why?
Oh.
No clue. Should be all right.
Your money's not good enough round here.
Well, it's not disabled or anything anyway. That's
I guess.
That's very frustrating.
I haven't put the bin out. I just got to put a note out to remind myself to put the bin out. Sorry.
William Robert, what do you think of eating about 8 slices of whole wheat bread a day with nuts, mainly peanut butter? I've grown up eating bread twice a day, but French bread. It's not optimal. You'd be better off with an intact grain like wheat berries or rice or quinoa or amaranth or teff or whatever. Like the intact grains, when you bash them down into a flour, it acts very differently in the body. Acts more like a kind of sugar, like a refined sugar. Of course, with it being a whole grain, at least you're getting a bit more nutrition. But you'll be kind of starving your good gut bugs as well, because more of it will be absorbed through the small intestine to the bloodstream, leaving less of the, food for your Prevotella gut bacteria. So I would say to limit bread. If you want to be optimal. Pedro, why do I feel weaker at the gym some days? Well, there's a lot of factors. If your programming is rubbish, so say like you're not recovering properly because your programming's off. Like say for instance, 1 week you train triceps first in the week, then you try and train your chest. Well, your triceps get another workout and get knackered before your chest gets hit. Then the next day, say you're doing shoulders and you're starting with pressing because it's important to do compound, but your triceps have just got a third hard workout and your shoulders have not been touched, and now your triceps are overworked, so they're going to get smaller. If your programming's naff, that could be a reason. If your programming's good and you're having good and bad days, I would say that you're not taking care of all the variables. Perhaps you're not sleeping, you're not got like a regular sleep cycle, and getting adequate regular sleep at the right times. If you're not counting your calories, maybe you're more like fueled up one day, not so fueled the next. Maybe you're more hydrated one day, not hydrated the next. So you need to, as far as is possible, all your lifestyle factors, you need to make sure that you're hitting them. So it's not just when you're in the gym, it's your whole life. You need to kind of plan your life around your training goals.
Whether you drink
That's the
alcohol,
hard bit.
get enough sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegan Mooncat had a good point. He said, "Oh, donate through Streamlabs." We should mention that every now and again.
Yeah.
That we are live streaming through Streamlabs now. So if anyone, is ever kind enough to super chat, well, just thanks. First of all, it's really kind of you. And if you do it through Streamlabs, they don't take 30% like YouTube do. So that's why we've got a link up the top and also in the description. Thank you very much.
Li82 Li says, Gemma, you look stunning.
Well, that's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Backplay says, oh god damn. Super cat. Hi, plants, by the way. Vegan Moon Cat just started feeding our dog with VDog Complete. Within a week, he stopped scratching and his allergies were so much better. Wow.
That's really good.
There you go.
Brilliant.
AJ UK, can toasts be vegan too? Mine loves dog and potatoes. Yes, dogs can be vegan.
Much easier than cats.
Yeah. So they are. What's the phrase?
Not obligate.
They're facultative omnivores. They can choose to eat meat and plant foods, but they're not obliged. They're not obligate omnivores, which means to say they do need to eat meat for certain nutrients. So until fairly recently, the longest lived dog was a vegan border collie bitch named Bramble. And Anne Heritage, her owner, wrote a book, Bramble, the dog who wanted to live forever, and outlined her whole foods plant-based diet in that. Andrew Gartner, did you see my other two comments earlier? No. So what we do is we go through everything. Oftentimes, if it's just a comment, because it's busy and it's like a Q&A, I tend to just answer the questions. If it's slow, I'll read all the comments, just to keep everyone entertained and engaged. And then if we get like a super chat, we'll fast forward to there, and then we'll carry on going from there. The reason being, for me, when I watch a live stream, the value of a live stream is in the interaction. So if the streamer is half an hour behind all the comments, I get really bored and I just go. So do put your comments or questions back in the chat if we miss them. Satan Inside, hello to you. Hey Gemma and Hench, looking well as always, thank you. Are you both excited for vegan camp out?
Yeah, I hope it goes ahead. I'm worried that this COVID situation is going to affect things for a long time to come. So maybe it's just my pessimism, my pessimistic ways. I hope it goes ahead because it would be so awesome to attend again and just be among such that positive vibe and energy that you get at these type of festivals when it's all vegans who are all excited, and Russell Brand's going to be there apparently. Russell Brand. So that would be very cool. Yeah, haven't bought tickets yet.
Yes, I am looking forward to it.
That's your more optimistic answer. Yes, it's going to be great.
Joey Lafront in the house, welcome. Oh, it's jumped. Looking for questions.
I've got a question for you. Why are you so damn snazzy?
Oh, just naturally snazzy. Diesel's here. Diesel Automatic. How you doing, brother? Guys, subscribe to Diesel. He's the best vegan rapper. Big love to all. Haven't tuned in for a while. Been missing you. We've been missing you too, my friend. How's things? How's life?
I've been listening to your song I'm a Vegan today while I've been cycling. I find that very motivating for cycling.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw you commented on that new video, the music video that me and Jem were in. How good is that? It's so just full of love and positivity. I really love that song.
And your song No Beef, that's on my playlist as well.
And Gladiators?
Oh, Gladiators, yeah.
Silly question.
Yeah.
AJ UK, I lose my appetite in winter. Any tips? Move more. Move more.
Do you get SAD? You know, the seasonal adjustment disorder in the winter? that can affect your appetite if your mood's not doing so great.
Maybe there's a correlation and not causation, and maybe that's a sign of low vitamin D status. Vegemite cod pods in the house. Back plays. I'm doing 3,000 push-ups in November challenge for Teenage Cancer Trust, and I just did day 200 a day. Check my Insta bio, Facebook fundraiser. Anything helps, I'll be posting progress. There you go. Nice. Everyone go and check him out. It's very good. And no need to apologise. That's brilliant. Angry vegans in there. Manna bread is all intact sprouted grains. That sounds really good. AX Ninja. How many kilos of muscle can a 17-year-old put on in a month? How long's a piece of string? That's one of those questions, really. It's one of those questions. If you eat the right amount of calories and protein, and that'll be forever changing as you're growing, and if your training is exemplary and, well balanced, you recover in between, workouts, your sleep's on point, you rest, you've got good technique, a great program, you'll gain the most muscle. And if you get everything right, but you undereat calories, you'll get nowhere. And if you get everything right and then you eat twice as many calories as you need, you'll grow tons of muscle, but you'll also put tons of fat on, which you then need to lose, and then that will sort of affect your kind of gains. So how long's a piece of string is my answer. If you're new to lifting, you'll get obviously the quickest gains. I guess at 17 you're going to be fairly new to sort of heavy lifting, aren't you? So you should be able to do well, but it's you can't really put numbers on things. Maybe if everything's optimal, I'd say it's going to be like several pounds if everything's optimal.
Depends if the new moon's in Aquarius and what colour your tracksuit bottoms are.
Or if you're going to need tracksuit bottoms, that would. Cassie, Hench, have you ever tried the Honest 10 protein powder? Just ordered some, hoping it'll mix well into smoothies. No, I haven't. They did offer to send me some, but I said I would have felt bad taking that and then not promoting it. And of course, my affiliation with Vivo Life would prohibit me from doing so.
Didn't know they had a protein powder?
Yeah, it's a fairly new thing that they're doing.
Okay. Is it vegan, obviously?
Yeah. British not pills. Dogs can't be vegan. They can only be plant-based because of their hunting instincts. That's probably true. Looking for questions. Twisted Hippie. Isn't Russell Brand talking? Why, yes, he is.
I hope he's doing some sort of comedy skit.
Well, that just jumped. Blinking heck! Back Place just kindly super chatted 1,000 huffs.
Thank you.
Wow, that is
really
a lot of
kind.
huffs. Bless your heart.
Thank you.
Any recommendations for my challenge? My chest will be taking 100 every single day, and I don't want to damage my pecs too much. Appreciate any tips. Well, that's a funny one because you can either do 100 press-ups a day or you can't. And if you currently can't, and you've got to sort of grow muscle, are you going to be overtraining and then under-recovering? I would have liked to know that I can do that before taking that on personally. But I guess you just got to break it down into small, manageable amounts, sets of 10 or whatever, and just get them done through the day. Yeah. It's a hard one. I would just say to take it easy and that sort of do. Yeah. Don't try to do it all in one go if you're not that great at press-ups yet, and maybe just sort of spread them out. But, it's a tough one. I'm hoping it's not too far above your ability. because if not, that's you're going to struggle. Of course, adequate calories, adequate protein.
And rest.
Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich foods.
Maybe some turmeric in your smoothie every day or whatever. CBD oil.
CBD you might consider. Yeah, that definitely helps with inflammation.
Go back to this.
Diesel, thank you both. It's been a challenging time, to be honest, but all things considered, I'm okay. The vegan song was great, really dope music too. Thank you both so much for the love. I'm sorry to hear that you've been struggling. It is, I mean, it's not like a real biggie, is it? But, you know, previous lockdown over here, I was on a diet anyway, so I wasn't bothered about not being able to hit the gym hard. But now I'm on a growing cycle. I feel like I'm starting to get my gains back, and then boom, like you're not allowed in the gym for at least a month.
It's a challenging time for everyone in all different ways, isn't it? There's no one that hasn't been affected by this. That's the unique thing.
I've kind of realised as well at the gym how much social life I have there, and how much camaraderie, and how much, you know, happiness I get from speaking to all my friends there. So I guess that's miserable. Yeah, not to then have that again. Maybe we'll do more live streams and hang out with you guys more. We'll see what happens.
And that's assuming that what you're saying about what's been challenging is to do with all this. Maybe it's got nothing to do with it, you know. So
life is just full of challenges, isn't it? It can be going really, really well for the longest time, but you know there's always going to be a new challenge around the corner.
Yeah, I think having a good support network is really important, isn't it? To be able to cope with challenges. And this year has been so difficult to continue to have that, you know, support network, because we've, you know, a lot of us had to be at home on our own and things. So, yeah, that's one reason why I like doing the live streams, because it gives me a sense of connection and a sense of community. And, yeah, I hope it's the same way for others.
Is it Montenegro where you are, Diesel? I just wish I was there so I could give you a big vegan hug.
With a mask on.
With a mask on. And 2 condoms.
Oh no, you can't say
Super
that.
chat.
You said it. I'm sorry, you said it.
Back plays, kindly donated 2,001 halves. That's the most halves I've ever seen. Thank you. Bless you. I'm doing 10 sets of 10, spread it out. Yeah, that's sensible. Putting strategy in for best results. 200 shots every day. Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for your support. No further questions, just supporting this local neighbourhood. Vegan YouTubers. Bless you.
Yeah, best of luck.
I think I would set alarms and just really spread them out evenly throughout the day. That's probably the best way. So you're not going sort of past your sort of threshold where you're starting to sort of grind.
How can you make that 2 condoms comment and just move on and expect me to not be, you know, still affected by that and able to concentrate?
I thought you'd be used to that sort of thing by now, to be honest.
You're so silly.
Right. Well, they're all chatting amongst themselves. It's terrible.
They don't need us.
Daniel Enat, what do you say about the new video of Vegan Gains? I don't say anything. I've not really looked at his channel for a while, to be honest, to be able to comment. Miranda, I'm tired of pandemics. Yeah, it would be good if everyone was vegan and then we'd get rid of like 75% of them. So that'd be something, wouldn't it? AJ UK, I signed a petition today for gyms to stay open in UK, fingers crossed. Yeah, I might look that up. Angerhad Life, hello everyone. Hello you, that's an interesting name. Whereabouts in the world are you? How are you doing? How's the vegan scene there? How's the vegan scene there if you are indeed vegan, or are you vegan curious, or what's your deal? Have you got any tracksuit bottoms on? Have you got a nice warm coat? Tell us all about you. We like to welcome people to the stream.
I was thinking thinking that something we haven't done for a while is sending out love and inviting others to put love in the chat when someone's saying, it's not having the best time.
We do that, don't we?
We normally do it.
Let's send Diesel Automatic some love, everyone. I want to see them love emojis.
You have to do it on this one. And also, if you're struggling in some way,
anyone who's struggling, these are for you.
Feel like you could do with some love, accept this love coming through the stream from everyone. Please put hearts or anything love or support related now.
No aubergines or eggplants, please.
Let's have some love.
Tristan Hippie, Hench and Gemma, your live streaming over lockdown has been a big part of my online social life. Thank you for. Oh, bless you. And we get just as much, if not more, back. So thanks for turning up every time, guys. Super chat. Back plays kindly donated 640. Shark. I've done it wrong.
It's been a while, is it?
100. No. T. 640 huffs. I can't do 0.64. Could this please be shark? Yeah, anything with 64 in there is definitely Shark Activation City. Thanks, mate. No question, just supporting his local neighbourhood vegan shark wrangler. Look at all this love. That's beautiful.
That's what we need.
I love you guys.
A stressful time for all. Let's all be giving each other lots of love.
I love it. Azad, hi, very nice to see you here. Can you please give some context about the keto diet and is it healthy? No, it's the opposite of a healthy diet. So the longest lived people on record, the Okinawans of the 1940s, they ate 85% of their diet as carbohydrates, specifically purple sweet potatoes and brown rice in the main, and of course veggies and fruit as well. Now, keto is horrible. It's really, really horrible. Carbohydrate is our species-specific preferred fuel source. And then, with the whole grains and the legumes and the fruits and the veg, it's just so nutritionally dense. On average, plant foods are 64 times more nutritionally dense than meat. 16 times more nutritionally dense. I have 64 times the antioxidants. Plant foods versus animal products I'm talking about there specifically. A whole foods plant-based diet prevents 14 of the 15 leading causes of death, treats most, can reverse like 5 or 6 of them. One of them's in a bit of sort of question now. But anyway, it can stop, like our number one killer, if it's not reversing it, is at least stopping it in its tracks and reversing the symptoms. So, keto is horrible. The reason people think keto is good, it tends to be in terms of fat loss, and they drop a load of weight really quick on there. Well, most of the weight that they drop in that first week or two is stored glycogen and water. And that's like your muscle mass. So suddenly their muscles look a lot smaller. It's, it's not just the weight on the scales, like what are you actually weighing? And you want water and stored glycogen in your muscles. And why are you on that edge of the screen there? Get in there. Yeah, so for fat loss, I've used every diet under the sun, including keto, over the last 30 years. And the one I always use now is high carb, lower fat, whole plant food. So lots of legumes, lots of whole grains, lots of low calorie fruit, lots of low calorie veg, a little nuts and seeds. So 4 times a day I can have a pasta dish like heaped up with food, and I can lose like 1% of my body weight every week, which is sustainable. I can keep that going indefinitely, get as lean as I want, eat all the food, nutritionally dense is by far the best. Right. UK, no, it's, you know it's Alex. It's hard to really know. Finn, hi. Hi to you. How are you? Where in the world are you? How are you doing? What's going on? Diesel, a big hug and 2 condoms. Hilarious. Thank you all. Really means a lot. Well, you deserve it, brother. You are a beautiful human being. Love it. You know it's Alex, brings up a really important and very highbrow, highly intellectual comment. Big pee-pee. Big pee-pee. Thanks for noticing. Maurice de Boer brings up a good point. Shark! Hi, Lolly. Yeah, they make me smile as well, as do you. Morris, does the shark have a name? Oh, I don't know. Brian. Brian.
Brian the shark.
Vegan Gosling, did you hear about the government buying all the personal protective equipment for themselves? UK government. It's just after their friend. Yeah, that sounds about right. BTS and Cumbia, welcome to the stream. Hello friends, good Monday to you. May I ask which of your videos you recommend to get ripped? I'm aiming to be a male stripper for real.
I just posted a link to your video, how to grow muscle as a vegan.
Yeah, there's a fat loss one.
How to build so they want to get lean, is that one? Oh, I think either I misread that or somebody else. Oh, they're the same person. Getting ripped. Oh, I thought you were asking about growing muscles. Sorry.
Gemma will now share a video. Fat loss.
Fat loss.
That's the one.
Oh.
There's no link. It's on the. It's on the main page. Okay. Thank you for your kind words, brother, and good luck with swinging your willy around in front of loads of people.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Humanoid terrestrial is in the house. Vegan Cat, Gemma, Paul does it when recording videos. What?
He's been saying we should turn the fan off during live streams. Is that what he's talking about there?
Okay. Yeah, I can certainly take care of that with my EVGA Precision X1 software.
Loud whistle.
Fan. The fan says naught. Oh, it's on auto, that's why. Fan 29. Apply. Save. There you go. I've taken care of that naughty fan.
Super chat.
Super chat. Lucy kindly donated 5 great British pounds. No question. There's our pair. He's doing his curls again. Curls for the girls. No question. Just supporting her local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers out of the kindness of her heart because he's bloody great. Thank you. Bless you. Azad. Hench, is it okay to eat 500 grams of spinach daily for calcium? No. I would limit your spinach to no more than about 100 grams due to the high oxalate content, which it actually does bind with things like calcium. You'd be better off with a bit of kale. if you stick to whole foods, like calcium's one of them things that tends to look after itself. You know, don't avoid eating spinach, but, you know, certain plant foods have high amounts of oxalates, and you don't want mega high amounts of that all the time. So kale, chard, you know, Swiss chard, rainbow chard, silver chard, beet greens, starfruit and rhubarb. You just want maybe like one serving of those a day. I wouldn't go much over that. Ideally have them cooked because that gets rid of some of the oxalates. Plant-based Leon, Hench Herbivore, have you ever done any activism before? I'm doing it now. I'm basically doing it all day, every day. My whole life is geared around promoting veganism. I guess it depends like on your definition of activism, and maybe you're thinking of Saves or Outreach or, you know, Earthlings Experience, AV. And while I've done these things in the past, I realised that they're not the best use of me. You know, I can stand on the street for half a day and speak to like, you know, a dozen people, or I can make one video and potentially reach hundreds of thousands of people. So my activism now I tend to do through the medium of electronics.
People are asking about the cookbook, so I'll just speak to that. I finished it. Finished it. So exciting. I've done all the food photography. I've given most of that now to the lovely Emma, Goji Man's wife. She's a graphic designer and she's making it look like a book for us. So she'll like do it all up and then send it to us. We have to check it over, send it back. So there's a little bit of that kind of process back and forth for a while, but it should be out the beginning of December. So that's very exciting. It's all whole food desserts. You know, some are higher in fat, some are lower in fat. It's a variety of all different things. You know, pies and cakes and cookies and muffins and frozen desserts. So all different things. I tried to make it quite varied. All free from refined sugar. Not even like maple syrup in there. No oils, obviously. No coconut oil or
you put
whatever.
the lime with the coconut and get rid of the coconut.
All healthy, good stuff. So I'm very excited. Very excited for this one.
Yeah, some tasty stuff in there, I can tell you that. It's hard being an influencer. You have to be a taste tester and everything.
It's been a hard job for you, hasn't it?
I don't know how I manage. AX Ninja, what do you think of John Venus' video about eating meat and how he felt better eating corpses? Well, I've not watched that. I'm just bloody bored of him.
He felt better when he went vegan. He said his clicks.
He always feels better, like whatever he does.
So.
It's Benjamin Button aging in reverse. Yeah, I just find him so tedious and full of BS. And, you know, if he's trying to get the vegans back on side again, which he is, because, like, it didn't do his career any good trying to be a hunter or whatever. If that's what he's saying, he's not really going about it in the right way, is he? Bloody simpleton.
He's made it a little hard to believe him, whatever he says now, in my opinion. He's
just so disingenuous. He's got no emotion. It's like he's got no remorse. The only emotion he showed when talking about how he was eating animals before was he was laughing. And he was saying, oh, I must be nervous or something. I can't stand it. Holly H, struggling with being drawn into eating vegan junk food in the evening. I do so well all day. Is anything going to satisfy that craving? But with whole foods, wanting to lose 20 pounds. Well, if you nail the whole plant foods thing, you know, you can smash that. I don't know how much weight you've got to go, but say you were at, I don't know, 100, oh no, what's a good weight? So, say like a pound equaled like 1% of your body weight, you could do that in 20 weeks, eating whole plant food, like no issue. It'd just take you like 20 weeks. And it would be sustainable and you wouldn't get that rebound. What you need to do is eat more in the day. You're not eating enough volume of food. So when I'm doing fat loss, I basically smash in tons of low calorie veggies, some low calorie fruit. I have a good amount of legumes. I'll have some whole grains or some tubers like potato, sweet potato, yam. And I will eat so much food that I don't get hungry until the next meal. And in that way, you know, you can eat as much as you want. Like, as long as you're really overemphasizing low-calorie vegetables and fruits, you can basically eat as much as you want. You wouldn't physically be able to eat enough low-calorie vegetables and fruits with your bit of whole grains and legumes, etc. You wouldn't physically be able to eat enough to fail. You just, it's so low in calories. You know, your crucifers, your salad veg, you know, just really, really, really. So it's not like portion size. Well, it is, and your portion sizes should be massive, but they should be a lot of water, a lot of fibre, a smaller amount of calories. Don't go too hard on nuts, seeds or avocado. Have a little bit of overt fat, but mostly go for higher carb. You shouldn't fail. Like, it should be impossible to fail. If you're getting hungry by the evening, you simply didn't eat enough volume of the healthy foods throughout the day. And if I get hungry, you know, I'll smash in some raw carrot or raw celery or a huge salad or a head of like broccoli or something. I'll fill up on that. If you don't eat the junkier foods for about 3 weeks, you won't be drawn to them. You'll just want to fill yourself up, and the healthy foods will taste delicious for you. If you keep falling off the wagon and eating something, you know, highly hyper palatable, high salt, high oil, high sugar, you know, refined sugar, then the kale doesn't taste half as nice, and you won't want to fill up on that. If you can get rid of that stuff for 3 weeks, you reset your taste buds. I really enjoyed broccoli. I could eat a huge plate of broccoli, like maybe 2 heads of it if I'm cutting, and I'll enjoy it. And it's, you know, it's hardly any calories. Super chat. Palmo Dorino kindly donated £5.74. Is 0.47 still the activation for the pig? Wasn't it 9.4?
Yeah, that's what it says on our little thing we wrote down there.
It's 9.4, but I think that we should let him have it.
Yeah, we should let him have it.
Did you figure out an entrance for the grunting fella? Don't think we have.
What does that mean?
You know, how does he come on? Is there music or?
No, I don't think we did. What?
Right, well, that's your baby. I think you should do it.
No, I've got the monkey. I can't.
You're the one who... I didn't want him. He's not Lego.
No, I don't know how to entrance him. How do I entrance him?
However you want. Make it up.
I don't know anything.
Just whatever comes.
Oh, God.
I like him.
Here he is. He's shy. When I say he, I mean me.
I want to have a go.
Yeah, he's alright, good.
Oh, that's great.
That's so laughed at me.
Thanks, Pamo. And then Ekaterina's kindly donated £6.47. I think that was in case, because Pamo got the 7 and the 4 the other way around, so that was like a double one, just in case. So I don't want to let you down. He's shy.
Oh, God.
No questions, just supporting their local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers and the kindness of their hearts, because they're great, great people.
Oh, dear. Some people were saying that they missed some streams and they didn't know there was a pig.
Wow.
Should we get any more animals?
Oh, blinking heck. Super chat. Bat Place kindly donated 1,000 halves. Thanks, mate. You can put the activation codes on screen. Oh, yeah. Pink equals 0.94, shark equals 0.64, and so on. Or is it on street ads make visible? Yeah, no, it's not on anywhere. It's not on anywhere. I don't know. We could do that. I kind of like it as a sort of a bit of an in-joke, and people have to watch for a bit to sort of learn about it. I don't know. Right, I'll go back a little ways. Team Avocado, welcome to the stream. Hench, did you know water dehydrates you? Yes, and oxygen makes you suffocate. Good old, you've been watching this Sverige video. Yeah, tomatoes are a craving for blood. Yeah.
Computer games. Oh, it's just a craving for meat.
Bomb drip. Fruits are still
Bomb
best.
drip.
I don't buy into the idea that fire made us human because most of the body needs high amounts of water for the most optimal function. So my understanding is that, so you know, it's great while fruits are ripe, you know, and you've got them available, but you know, they're kind of in season for a certain time. And then depending on where you are in the world, there may be times when it's hard to get enough volume of fruit. And because as well, fruit is, like you just said, very watery, in order to get adequate calories, like that can make it a little bit tougher. And so, you know, a lot of people say, don't they, that our brains developed when we learned to cook meat. Well, one argument is tool making is the most advanced thing that we ever did. So how come our brain was advanced enough to learn how to harness fire and make weapons if we hadn't already had the brains developed? So it's backwards, isn't it? And so Richard Wrangham, I think he's a professor at Harvard, he's got a book called Catching Fire, and he postulates that fire did indeed make us human, which is why the book's called Catching Fire. But he postulates it is the cooking of starches, because year round, you know, you got tubers underground, and then we can, you know, then cook legumes and grains, and so that's his perspective. And certainly, relative to other primates, we do have changes in our anatomy and physiology, which makes us more suited to starch eating. So we produce far more amylase than the other primate species, and you know, amylase is the enzyme that breaks carbohydrate down, or complex carbs, into simple sugars. Certain changes to our dentition as well. I was hoping they were going to go more into this in the Game Changers movie, because I learned about this on the set of Game Changers, and they were saying they were speaking to some, you know, top people in the kind of field. But yeah, they didn't get into that. I guess they were more interested on promoting the vegan thing rather than specific like types of vegan diet. But yeah, fruit's great.
Like, are we saying like a few more minutes? We've done an hour.
Oh.
But we don't want to stop abruptly, do we?
Yeah, let's do 5 more minutes then. 5 more minutes, guys. Get your comments or questions in before it's too late. It goes so quick, this stream, doesn't it? Holly H. Fab, thanks so much. I'm trying the McDougall program. Great for maximising weight loss. Thought I was eating enough, but maybe like you said, I need to eat more volume in the day. I love broccoli too. Yeah. And any low calorie vegetable, just smash it in. Guarantee that'll work for you. And yeah, McDougall's great though. Yeah, really good. Yeah, the pig will be slightly blurry now because we've not got autofocus, but at least we're in focus for a change.
Yeah, I normally look like a blurry ghost.
How far away do I need to have him? He's shy. Matty McTatty's in the house. Hello to you. How are you doing, my friend? Are you new to the stream? Who are you? Where are you? What are you up to? Have you got any tracksuit patterns on? Plant-based logic is in the house. Good day. Bomb drip. Your storage is diluted because he thinks when we're thirsty, we crave blood. As someone pointed out in the video, all carnivores like drink water. They like lap it up. So
good point.
And they don't cook their food. Sawyer Jones, you need a very quiet llama. That'd be nice. Andre's in the house. Greetings and salutations. Cassie, I like it as an inside joke too. Yeah, we'll keep to that then. As long as it's not just me. Zactivist is here. Do subscribe to Young as Activist. You can't get enough essential nutrients from a vegan diet. Indeed. Carly, how are you guys feeling about a second lockdown? I'll let you field this one.
I don't know. I don't relish the idea. I feel like if it's what's in the best interest of everybody, if it genuinely is, if it stops people dying and things like that, then that's what we need. That's great. I feel a little nervous about how long is this going to go on for, because don't they suspect that only 10% of the population have been exposed and we're having to have this many restrictions and lockdowns? So is it going to go on for years? I feel a bit concerned about that. Well, I guess
the old vaccine will come in for those willing to take it.
Yeah, everything's been so disrupted, hasn't it? And I feel very blessed, really, if I'm honest, because no one I'm really close to has died.
We've got friends who've got friends. Oh, actually, one of my old doorman mates committed suicide because he was having a tough old life anyway, and I guess that was the last straw. So,
yeah. So compared to some, I guess, there's some things that have occurred in our lives.
I'm a little bit annoyed that I'm on a gaining cycle currently, and then I won't be allowed in the gym for a month. So that's very frustrating. But, you need to learn gratitude, and, we've got food to eat, we've got a roof over our heads.
We can earn some money from home.
As far as we know, neither of us is dying of cancer currently. So, yeah, we can earn money from home. A lot of people have it a lot worse. So, count your blessings, I say. Activist, who remembers Bob the Bellend from the other? Yeah, where's he got to? I think
we banned him. So
oh, did we? I didn't know if we just trounced him that bad. He went off with his tail between his legs. General Applejar's in the house. Hello to you, brother. Thanks for joining. Bob Drip. But then again, if we had to have the intelligence first before we learn how to cook carbohydrates. Oh, yeah. That's true. Oh, no. So, it's not so much the fire, because, there could have been incidental, fires, but in order to harvest animals, you need to make tools to kill the animals, is the point.
Here's your indoor voice.
Shut up!
It was so loud.
What about when that lad cheeked me when I was on my bike? He went squeak, and I went, shut up! He did go quite quiet, didn't he? He didn't know I was joking. Right, we should probably go and do some stuff.
What about when that cyclist said, "I've got a tip for you," and you said, "I've got a tip for you as well."
Yeah.
Guess what that was?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, I better go and do some other stuff, guys. I need to do some Instagram posts and this and that and the other. But we love you very much. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's our favourite part of the day.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, Thursday, members only live stream. Thursday. So you need to post that, don't you, everywhere, to let people know in advance to be saving the date. So it'll be 6 o'clock.
I'll do that now.
6 o'clock, how it normally is, Thursday. So 6 to 6:30, there'll be a members, Q&A, hangout, whatever, however you guys want it. And at 6:30, I'm going to do a guided meditation for everybody, which will be 15, 20 minutes. And that will be, so it'll be through Streamlabs, so you'll get sent a link through the community tab on YouTube or on Patreon. So whichever you're a member of, check on there on the day, you'll see where it's going to be, and you just join at the time. Did I explain that good?
Yes. Thanks to moderators for keeping us troll-free. Thanks for the super chats, keeping the beans on our toast. And the camera's rolling. We'll be back Wednesday, 6 p.m. BST. If through lockdown, if this stays as busy and people, getting a bit fed up and they want a bit more connection, we may go to more regular streams, but we'll see how that goes. We'll play it by ear.
Should we do more regular members only streams, because we do owe some.
Yeah, that's true
as well.
Yeah, we could do a weekly one for a
while. Yeah, and maybe included in that can be other things like meditations or whatever, so it's a bit different.
If you're new here, we'd love to have you become part of this wonderful community. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button, clicking the bell icon so you're notified of new videos. Live streams, as I say, currently Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. GMT.
Follow us on Gram.
Set a reminder on your phone for that. YouTube won't tell you.
if you follow us on the gram, we'll announce like other things, you know, that we're going to be doing. Yeah.
If you want to support our work, our book is currently half price. We've got merch, we've got affiliate links. Just have a look down in the description there. You get money off and you help support the channel. And there's obviously channel memberships and Patreon where you get perks, including an extra stream in that. Is that all the things?
I think it's all the things. We're back on Wednesday.
Yes. And Trawi just said, have you got a cookbook? It's there. It's there. Link below. It's half price at the minute. So enjoy that. Is that all the things?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for joining, guys. See you Wednesday. It's